He only want to play with Steph Curry. So and they say was Draymond Green feel like the people try to make him seem like he a mad black man. Like he an angry black man. Draymond Green say, man, I am not an angry black man, man. So what you got to say about that, man? Hold on, but wait, before you say anything, let's hear what Draymond Green said yesterday after almost getting kicked out of the league. I mean, kicked out of the game.
Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family. And I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
Did you hear that, Dirk?
Yes, I did.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
They trying to make Draymond look like he angry?
Yeah. You know why? Because he of course he's the angry black man because he's doing his job. He's playing a professional basketball game that requires of physical abilities and a lot of getting hit on.
Yeah, it's
Of
physical.
course I'll be an angry black man. I'm gonna play my basketball, play my basketball IQ, play my basketball ability, and I'm gonna do everything in a possible way to win another NBA championship. When I'm off the court, I am not mad. I'm actually a happy guy.
You
So
or Draymond?
Draymond.
Are you talking for you or are you talking for Draymond right now?
I'm talking for Draymond. Of course, the
So
media is trying to make him look like the bad guy, like he just angry all the time. No, he's not. He's playing professional basketball. It's some calls that these refs that don't call it because of who he is and what his action is. They really play a real physical basketball game.
Draymond
Every
Green, you're not an angry black man. You're just a dirty basketball player. The truth is, the angry black man agenda is a real thing throughout the course of society. For those that don't know, I wrote a book, a New York Times best-selling book, and chapter 5 of the book is called The Mythical Me, The Angry Black Man. So I have given more to this conversation than tweets. I have given more to this conversation than an Instagram post. I have dedicated months, if not years of my life to this conversation. The angry black man is a legitimate thing. What I will submit to you all is this very simple picture. LeBron James, I believe, was cradling Giselle on the cover of Vogue. Right? Many people did not realize that this was subjecting LeBron to the angry black man myth because King Kong was seen doing the same thing, holding this damsel in distress. Why does LeBron James look angry? Meanwhile, this white woman, Giselle, looks all nice and beautiful and quaint. This is being subjected to the myth of the angry black man. Just to allow y'all some further education, a term that was really coined and really started to exist more so in society dating back to 1915. Draymond Green, you're not the angry black man because you decide to punch people in the face, decide to kick people in the face, decide to punch teammates. So many things that I will bring on the screen so you can display. You step on Sabonis. You got the most technical fouls and flagrant fouls since you entered the league. Draymond Green, you're not an angry black man. You're just a dirty basketball player. That's what we believe you to be. What I cannot stand is when people try to hide behind legitimate racial issues in society because there are legitimate racial issues in society.
Sure
there
is.
are 3 black men currently sitting up at this desk. Several times throughout the course of our life, we have been subjected to the racial stereotype of being angry black men. But Draymond Green, because you hit Nas Reed in the face, or because you hit LeBron James in the groin, because you step on Sabonis, because you hit Van Fleet, because you punch your own teammate Jordan Poole, we're not suggesting you're an angry black man. We're simply suggesting you might be a dirty basketball player because you do what nobody else in the NBA does, at least not as frequently or as consistently as other people in the NBA. So I do not like when he suggests a term that is a very legitimate term in society because ultimately what it does is it undermines the potency of that term when people legitimately bring it up.
Very, very well put. That was Emmanuel Acho. with the
Does
rebuttal.
Emmanuel Ocho say that?
Yeah, that was Emmanuel
He
Ouch.
sound like an angry black man. The way he is explaining it and raising his voice, he sound like an angry black man. Am I wrong?
Hey
Because
man.
if you gotta raise your voice to get a point across, then my boy, when Draymond did that interview, Draymond ain't raised his voice. He said, "I'm sick and tired of it. Y'all making me look like I'm the angry black man."
Say tired of it.
So, can you explain what is the angry black man? Because the way Ocho was explaining it and the way he was raising his voice sound like he's the angry black man. He need to find the definition of angry.
Okay. Um, I feel you, bro. I feel you. That's a good point. Stephen A. Smith
Hey,
also said something that was kind of close to what you said. So I'm gonna play Stephen A. Smith's
yeah,
response.
play Stephen A. Play Stephen A.
First order of business is him being portrayed as an angry black man. There are angry white men in this world. There are angry Hispanic individuals in this world. As black men, we're entitled to be mad. We're entitled to be angry when it's called upon. And I remember years ago when I was in Indiana covering Allen Iverson, and there was this big brouhaha about somebody who had spewed some racial epithet in his direction. Wilbon, you remember that. I'm sure you do too, Wendy, as well. I had to come to his defense because people were questioning whether or not Allen Iverson was telling the truth. I happened to be standing right there when the person had said what they said to Allen Iverson. He was telling the absolute truth. I remember Russell Westbrook looking at a fan in Utah and screaming on everything I love, basically threatening them like, I'm going to deal with you, because the guy was screaming some stuff at him and it was highly offensive to Russell Westbrook. Players go through these things sometimes. And you do have fans who pay this, pay the price for tickets, and clearly, especially if they're inebriated, they just feel emboldened to say anything that they want. And it's something that they would never do in the streets if they just walked up to one of these players. They would never do that. But they're emboldened once they're in the stadium. So when Draymond said what he said, I definitely could relate because I've seen it happen to players before. I don't believe that Draymond is lying one bit. The fan was removed. And most importantly, under certain circumstances, players have every right under the sun to be angry. And it shouldn't be a situation that invites skepticism just because you're angry and you happen to be black, as if you're not entitled to react in an abrasive fashion if somebody comes at you in an abrasive fashion.
Yeah, I like the way he started out that
Him being portrayed as an angry black man. White men in this world. There are angry Hispanic individuals in this world. As black men, we're entitled to be mad.
word, man. Shout out to Stephen A. I like that. Yeah.
Emmanuel Ocho. He's a football player trying to tell how a basketball player feels. That don't make no sense to me, man. Please, somebody, please help me understand that.
Well, we're gonna move right along, man. So let's go ahead and get our predictions. Again, I said I was wrong. And we found some understanding for Draymond's case. Let's see what we got going on tonight's game, man. The game about to start in about 20 minutes. So, actually, the game already started. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Pacers. Who you got?
Oh, Cleveland gonna come out on top today.
You say Cleveland gonna come out on top. They down 0-2. They have to play an away game And Tyrese Halliburton has been playing with a chip on his shoulder because they said that he was overrated. Do you believe that Tyrese Halliburton is the most overrated player in the NBA?
Nah, not really, because they went back to back and then the playoffs 2 years in a row. Really, 3 years in a row.
Facts.
Uh-uh.
Do you
So,
do you see them winning this series now that they up 2-0 against Cleveland?
uh, yeah, but in game seven,
So it goes 7 games.
they're going to 7 games.
It's very hard to
Cleveland,
lose.
Cleveland have to play with the chip on their shoulder because now they got Garland back, Mobley back, and what's the other guy that was hurt too? Garland.
Okay, that boy knows basketball. With Garland, Mobley, um, what okay, yeah, that's Mobley. Mobley is the defensive player of the year.
Mhm. So he have those players back. So they should be able to at least pull it off by 12 points
And they
tonight.
got DeAndre Hunter coming off the bench, man. You know, he been balling pretty good.
Yeah, but they should be able to win by 12 tonight.
All right, so you got them winning by 12, even though the game already going. Um, all right, I'll take that. What about the OKC versus Denver game late tonight at 10, man? What you got for that, man? What you thinking?
Going into Denver, I got OKC by 6.
OKC won the last game by down that 50. And this game, they don't have any major injuries. Nikolai Topic is injured. And Denver got Deron Holmes the second, whoever he is, he's injured. So ain't no major injuries in the game. Um, you say Denver, OKC by 6.
Yeah, I got OKC by 6.
You know they in Denver this game.
Huh?
You know they in Denver.
Yeah, I know. But I think SGA is gonna step it up and carry the team to 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 win in this game tonight.
I think the
Finding
SGA.
his wide open, finding open his wide open players, and making sure that they make the easiest shot they can have.
Yeah, and I think that Chet gonna continue to play well to make up for game one playing missing them 2 free throws.
Jeff have no choice but to play spectacular. After those 2 free throws that he missed for game one, oh yeah, he have no choice. He got a ton of pressure on his back, and if he don't play good tonight, well, I guess he's out of there.
All right, man. Well, that was a good sports wrap up. Again, y'all follow my boy Bit Hurt Tracks on Instagram. He got a song called "I Don't Play Around." Y'all go stream that. OG Hurt on all platforms, man. What else you got to say before you
Yeah,
get up out of here, man? You know what I'm saying? Any shout outs?
man, I'm just mad about this Emmanuel Ocho saying that Draymond is the dirtiest player that plays in the NBA, but he ain't gonna never say nothing about Jokic jumping on somebody's back. He ain't
Okay.
gonna say nothing about Jokic jumping on Caruso back and almost had him injured. Then he ain't gonna say nothing about Jokic. And
Yep.
then he ain't gonna say nothing about Russell Westbrook on the elbow and making somebody.
Okay, they don't want you to say it, man. They start to make your phone break up, but I know what you're saying, man. It's other people that do dirty shit too, but Draymond just keep getting caught.
It's blatantly that Jokic and them doing it, but they ain't gonna say nothing about that. Jesus Christ. Joker throw a whole elbow, a back of somebody. Hey, like, oh,
All right, man. It seemed
y'all
like
don't
it seemed
They
like
don't
if
find Jokic. Hold on. But they don't find Jokic to jump on somebody's back while he's got him in the post. Come on, man, people. Come on, man. But Draymond Green is the angry black guy though. Gee,
Jeez Louise. Come on, man.
Hey, hurt. I'm fucking with some of these, bro.
Fuck with some of these hurt. Bit hurt tracks, man. He got the beats. And he got the sports takes. And he can help you make some money on prize picks, man. Y'all follow on Bit Hurt Tracks on all platforms, man.
DOZHATOLDYA Radio.
All right, man. I'll check in with you, know what I'm saying, at the halftime or after the first game. Be safe on that road out there in Salt Lake City. Once again, shout out to everybody that's been checking in on the Instagram page, everybody that checked in on the Facebook. We live on the Twitch app. All platforms, man. Nobody doing it like us over here in Doja Toldya platform, man. Doja Toldya Radio, Doja Toldya Podcast, whatever you want to call it. Just remember, Doja Toldya, it's got to be the hottest. Bit hurt.
Gotta be the hot.
Oh, yeah, by the way, man,